Somebody, yeah, that's my Maserati going ham. No salami, that's your chick. If I like it, then I'm straight. Boat garden in a club. Where the bottles that
Tá, então eu sou o Marinal, sou o líder. Esse aqui é o Celinho, o Caetano, o Reige e o Bernardo. Não, essa é a primeira vez que a gente está se encontrando. A gente não se conhecia. Se conhecemos aqui na verdade se encontramos a primeira vez lá no aeroporto em Guarulhos, lá em São Paulo. E o Reige eu encontrei só aqui, na Polônia. E os outros três a gente se encontrou lá em São Paulo. Significa para mim, estar na terceira classificatória significa para mim um trabalho sendo recompensado, que a gente já está tentando aí faz bastante tempo. A gente sempre levou bem a sério, mesmo quando não valia nada. Agora que vale alguma coisa, a gente levou mais a sério ainda. E eu sempre gosto de disputar guerras competitivas, é o meu lazer. Não, a arma secreta da equipe, sem dúvida, é o Bernardo. Porque o Bernardo, quando está inspirado, não tem. Ele vai mitar em cima de todo mundo.
Então, a gente tem um membro muito bom, que é o Lupe. Ele era pra ele ter vindo aqui com a gente, só que ele não tem passaporte, não conseguiu. E a gente nunca nem viu a foto dele. Isso é um fato curioso, que a gente não sabe o paradeiro dele de nada.
É verdade.
Ele era
foragido.
A gente não sabe.
É foragido.
Então, nós somos os Strongestines. Meu nome é Dudu. Aqui atrás está o Vitor Almeida, o Franz, Silvio e o Peteus. Não, nunca nos encontramos. O Brasil é um país continental, né? Bem grande, e está sendo uma experiência incrível conhecer eles e aprender com eles também. E agora é só melhorar a cada dia. Bem, o maior rival, na minha opinião, é o Kings. E eu acredito que eles são os favoritos a ganhar esse torneio, mas vamos tentar passar eles aí. Nossa arma secreta serão muita dedicação e cenas fortes. Bem, o clã mais forte nesse torneio acreditamos que seja o Kings e esperamos ganhar deles na final, quem sabe. Não vem afobado não, bem tranquilo. Bem, eu gostaria de dizer para os outros oponentes que não devem vir afobado, para vir tranquilo. Bem tranquilo.
Mitagem is one to watch as well. He's a 3-star expert and really can get it done anywhere he is at. And, you know, that's something to really mention is that they are not used to the lights or the camera or the action. We'll see if they can make it happen today.
But they are the true heroes of South Korea, outstanding players that are beloved by their country. They are here to represent, and PSH is going to kick things off, attacking and breaking the ice against Monkey Beloved.
And starting off right, attacking that P.E.K.K.A King, you know, with that new skin that's come out. It's actually king on king right now. Looks like the attacking king won that battle with some support.
Look at this, 49 Hog Riders and 2 skeleton spells. This is what we're talking about. Innovation like we've never seen before. This has been the word of the week. We wanted to see what Mitagem is bringing. We know that they are bringing armies that maybe we have never seen, and certainly I have never seen in a qualifier match this many Hog Riders in one attack, Klaus.
You know, talking with Partigiano, they said that they really are worried about Mitagem because of their creativity, their ability to innovate, and that makes it difficult to create bases that you know will defend, because, you know, generally these base builders are building to defend a specific base, a specific attack strategy, and ultimately that's, you know, the P.E.K.K.A Smash or La Lune or something of that name.
Klaus, look at these Hog Riders gone right past the Town Hall. Nothing was used to activate the Town Hall, no skeleton spell there. They run all the way around to the right. Is this the ultimate display of confidence, or has something gone wrong? As there's a lot of Hog Riders out there, but are they going to come back for the Town Hall, or is he just going to use the Stone Slammer over there?
Those Hogs are deadly, it looks like, wiping out defenses all around the base. But look, as you see a Stone Slammer coming in from the top side. They're going to stop on the Town Hall. No problem whatsoever.
They're celebrating already.
Cheering from Baton back here. Oh man, the Hog Riders are still alive. There's many troops left in the docket, and it looks like this is going to be a fast and easy 3-star for PSH probably.
More Hog Riders come out of the Stone Slammer, Klaus. This is absolutely a world record Hog Rider 3-star right here against a fully maxed out Town Hall 12. Every single defense is down, and look at the time remaining. 1 minute and 5 seconds, and a swag loon coming in from the left corner.
And that is a 300 IQ, a move right there, holding on to some troops until the very end, because you never know where they're going to be needed to help clean up. But it looks like with almost a full minute left on the clock, it's going to be a 3-star.
Gosh, so many Hog Riders left. What an impressive way to start out. And this is what we were looking forward to from Vatang. These guys just overpowered so far.
Dominating destruction from PSH, using a playstyle that we hadn't seen a whole lot of recently, especially none yesterday. The Hog Riders make their way around the base for a 100% destruction 3-star victory.
Never had a doubt right here.
Tied at a 4-4 score.
All right, so it seems like everybody is about at that point except for Vatang with 5 stars right now. So things are looking great for them. Kind of a standout already with only 4 attacks in the books right now.
Yeah, we kind of talked them up right before the war started, and they are not failing to perform. Now we're going to watch Caudron in action, and he's got another kind of mix-up of troops, Klaus, although primarily it looks like Lalo.
Well, as you know, these guys, they're very versed in their attack strategies. They know what they're comfortable with. And, you know, if you notice in these, these intro videos, they mention that a lot. It's like, yeah, we brought a really good air attacker, we brought a really good ground attacker, we brought our best base builder, you know, all those things. That way they're very prepared for just about anything that's thrown at them. So we're seeing these guys like Caudron taking on Teo with an attack strategy he's probably very comfortable with, and ultimately will lead to better results.
Exactly. They are a balanced team, tightly knit team as well. Caudron is the leader of Vatang, and he's also a university student, so very busy leading one of South Korea's best war clans in the entire world, not just South Korea, and going to school.
Wow, can you imagine studying and trying to be an amazing clasher? There's a lot out there, but I don't think I could do it. That's too much to do at once. But right now, that CC going down with that Queen Walk looks good, looks amazing. To be able to get that value out of that Queen Walk, she needs to get a few more key buildings and defenses in order to justify having all those healers.
Yep, we've got 1 air defense down so far, and the Queen moving in towards the core. You got 3 haste spells. There's a Rage left, no doubt going to be used on the Queen and the healers most likely. A Freeze as well. Defending Queen goes down. There's your Rage spell. 3 Expos firing on that Queen at once. Here comes your Stone Slammer at the beginning of the Lalo portion down for the left-hand side of the base.
He was ready to invest a lot into this Queen Walk. I mean, with all the rages that have been put down right now, and now the Lalo portion going off on the left-hand side, this attack is looking very, very nice with so much of the base destroyed, and only the main kill squad, the Lalo, being deployed right now.
Yeah, beautifully executed. The Archer Queen got that Town Hall down. She is done for, and unfortunately, look at the Eagle Artillery. It's got just a couple of hit points left. The Slammer's going to get in there and finish it off instantly, and there is your Warden ability used while the Warden was in range of most of the air troops.
And that's always key, the Warden's ability at Town Hall 11 when you get the Grand Warden, then of course at Town Hall 12, whether you're going to use it on the Giga Tesla or what, it looks like he's clapping. He looks confident.
There are almost no defenses left of this base, Klaus. Look at these balloons just crush everything. The healers, the minions on the left-hand side, 38 seconds. Again, much like the first 3-star we saw from Vatang, there's a balloon left. He drops the balloon just to help things out. More than enough time for Caudron from Vatang. 95%, 26 seconds left. We are going to see a second 3-star from Vatang. The South Koreans absolutely performing as expected.
A beautiful balloon parade from the leader of Vatang. Caldron proves that he is in the right spot in this lineup, finds another 3 stars for his clan, and gets them 1 step closer to the Sunday playoffs.
Wow, so with that 3-star, they are leaps and bounds ahead of all the other clans right now. Way too early to call it though, but we have seen 2 out of 3
First time, the healers actually were taken out by the last shots of the Eagle artillery after the Eagle had already been taken down. Oof. It fired, it got destroyed, and then those rounds came down, took out the healers, and that really was what ended the Queen's chances right there.
Man, but notice the theme. I'm noticing a theme with these base builds. First of all, Town Hall kind of on the exterior, but not fully on the exterior. Also, there's not a lot between the Town Hall and the Eagle to try to create those dead zones that you keep mentioning. You know, the bowlers, they have that bowler bounce, and if they hit the low HP buildings with that second bounce, then they're going to go off in some other direction. There's nothing drawing them that direction. So right now, he's got Thor's attacking this base, leading straight into this Town Hall, but it's going to be really difficult for him to get his troops to lead all the way into the Eagle.
No doubt. We are in a P.E.K.K.A. Smash meta right now at Town Hall 12 in Clash of Clans. P.E.K.K.A. Smash, P.E.K.K.A. Bow Bat. You can see that's what we've got here is bats, but the P.E.K.K.A.s and the bowlers are so dominant right now that base designers are struggling to try to find ways to help split troops up to keep them from going right into the core. And it's a struggle. It's tough, and it's also one of the great challenges and great fun parts about Clash as we watch attack and defense metas evolve.
Absolutely. Now, right now, we're seeing a successful entry into that Eagle, but remember, that's not most of the battle is actually on the backside with all the Infernos, and that is why you see some bat spells. Fantastic freeze getting both that Wizard Tower and that Inferno Tower. He gets a late freeze on that Inferno heading in, but he's got to get the other 2, and he's got no more free spells left, so this is looking a little rough. Fortunately, he's got both his King and his Queen's abilities.
Now, notice how the Inferno Tower on the left is being distracted by the P.E.K.K.A.s and the other big troops. The bats are going to move in on top of it while it's firing on other units, and the bats get that Inferno Tower down. That was beautiful right there. That is exactly what the P.E.K.K.A. Smash is designed to do. When you've got this P.E.K.K.A. Bow Bat, you get multiple, at least 5, obviously, big high hit point units in the core. They distract the Inferno Towers. Then you don't need a free spell, and the bats can get the job done. Right now, though, 70%. Does Thor have enough time to get this base down? Greek Attack is celebrating already, Klaus.
That seems a bit early, but, you know, they've watched millions of hits. We've watched millions of hits. It looks really good, but the Queen walking out, getting away from that cannon. Queen has got to take out as much as she can. Hopefully that Wizard Tower, doesn't quite get it.
Though, Klaus, look how many healers we have left. Healthy P.E.K.K.A.s, they're going to bring that King back up probably as well. Right here, 50 seconds left, and now Thor suddenly looking much more concerned about time. Are they going to get through the rest of these buildings? More than enough power to get the job done, but that clock seems to be going so fast right now. Under 40 seconds remaining, and 87% damage, so about 13 buildings left. Klaus, it's going to be close.
The big problem here is that Wizard Tower. The P.E.K.K.A. can get to all the other buildings. They get a nice split, so that's great, but they're not going to want to go for that Wizard Tower until all the other buildings are down.
Close,
and healers take a lot of hits there. This is going to be a close one.
Moving in on the right, they're going to get the rest of these buildings down. No problem to get through the cannon. 14 seconds, though. They're going to turn towards this last structure. 99%. The Warden fires on it. The Warden over the wall. The P.E.K.K.A. is trying to get through the wall. The King is there as well. Final seconds, and the Wizard Tower goes down.
And it's a 3-star.
It's a beautiful 3-star.
And Greek Attack. The first 3-star of this war comes from Thor. He told us before that it would be his dream to be here today, but his eyes were wide awake as he pulverized the base. Congratulations to Greek Attack, pulling ahead now in this battle against the Kings. They have 7 stars to 6. In the other war, we also have an update, but Tang and Strong Scenes have 6 stars apiece.
An absolute emotional roller coaster. That attack, you saw Thor and Greek Attack celebrating with about 1:15 left, Klaus. That was crazy. Then suddenly sullen, his face and his hands depressed. It doesn't look like he's going to have time. Then at the end, it turns around again. Gotta love it. That's one of the things people say, that P.E.K.K.A. Smash can be slow at the end. I say it can be one of the most amazing, exciting attacks to watch close in on 3 stars.
Talking about entertainment, I mean, that attack had us high, low, and then high again, as you just said, Gally. So got to love it, and Greek Attack has got to be happy right now. That puts them back in the running here for this round robin. Now we've got Bernaul, who again 3-starred in his previous attack in the previous war behind the scenes. Now we get to see him do it live right here against Teo in Greek Attack.
Yep, so starting out with that Queen Walk, Queen Charge, Lalo. There's our look at the P.E.K.K.A. King skin again. How many players have that already, Klaus? I wonder. But here we go. Watch as they distract those defenses, and in come the wall breakers. Right here, the Rage spell, and then the wall breakers under Rage. Getting through that wall is going to be critical. They've got it open, so in comes the Archer Queen.
Now with that Queen Walk, she has got a ton of defenses that she has access to. And look at this. More wall breakers under Rage spell. Yes. Going to be allowing the Queen to get into that Eagle Artillery and that enemy Queen and the Clan Castle. There is a ton of value right now for that Queen.
That is advanced war strategy. Great planning, great execution, and I gotta tell you, extremely risky. Most players would much prefer to drop one jump spell there to get over both of those walls, but saving one jump spell is huge in an attack like this. Use it for haste, use it for freeze, and that's exactly what Bernaul is doing. He's got that Lalo portion ready. As we cross 40% damage, Archer Queen is going to be within range of the defending Archer Queen, Inferno Tower, Expo, and of course the Town Hall, and even the defending Barbarian King.
Those wall breakers broke that wall down and said, trick or treat, and the Queen just blasted through there, you know, say hello to my little friend. And speaking of little friend, Marjorie the minion over there just hammering away at that King. I mean, in about a week and a half, she could probably take him out.
Well, she's trying. She's actually gotten about 25% damage, and on the right-hand side, we begin the Lalo portion. The Town Hall activates. The Stone Slammers get in and make quick work of the Town Hall right there as it's out of the way. There it is. Gigabomb, not really a matter, although the Slammer does go down. Now the balloons are going to join the rest of these loons moving in from the bottom of the base.
This attack has been slow but satisfying. I mean, you have to admit the motion of this ocean has been great. I mean, look at this. Balloons are just cascading through here, gliding, destroying everything in their path. The only thing I'm worried about right now is time, as usual.
Yep, we're down to about 40 seconds left. One haste spell remains, 3 minions, balloons moving through. We just heard the Warden's ability at the top of the screen, though. Air defense, Archer Tower, Wizard Tower as well. That's going to be dangerous. Splash damage and nothing to stop it, but you're going to hope to counteract that with the haste spell to get those balloons in there quickly and see if they can beat the clock, beat the damage. 22 seconds left, Klaus. It's going to be close. 91% damage.
She was held up by a ground skeleton trap. I was worried. Right now it's going to come down to the absolute wire. There's so many balloons.
Celebrating.
Is this going to be a response 3-star by Bernaul? It looks like it is. It's a 3-star for the Kings.
Every king relies on a queen, and Bernaul is no different. A 3-star in his first war, and a 3-star in his second war. An absolutely dominant performance will tie this war up once again with one 3-star hit for both the kings and Greek attack.
Absolutely incredible. Bernaul, flawless in his...
Bernaul activates a nicely done attack in the high 70 percentages. Will keep him going strong, but we're yet to see a 3-star, guys.
Well, speaking of 3 stars, PSH, 3 letters in his name, 3 stars earlier today. And you know, when asked earlier what his role is in wars, quote unquote, 3-star machine.
Wow, 3-star machine, not 2-star machine,
no,
or 1-star machine. We're talking a 3-star machine. I can't wait to see that happen then, because PSH has a lot to live up to. He's already 3-starred here before, so he's done it. And oh my goodness, as you can see it there in the army composition, guys, that is 45 Hog Riders. And did we see that 3-star from him with a similar composition earlier today,
I believe so. I think he had like 50-something Hog Riders earlier today. And again, he brought those 2 skeleton spells, so watch for those. And we've got 5 Hog Riders moving in here early, so notice just a limited deployment of Hogs, then more Hog Riders coming up the top. He still has 2 dozen left yet to deploy as they start coming through the top of this base. A couple balloons, a few more Hog Riders moving it down, and you'll notice it happens a lot with these pro players. Even though they drop Hogs not all together, they're anticipating and planning on them joining forces in the middle of the base.
And then taking advantage of the same heal spells. That's really great. Also the poison over the small troops in that Clan Council, so great job there. That Giga Tesla actually has been triggered, but you know that balloon, that's a coconut loon. It soaks up a Seeking Air Mine, and that's going to come in the clutch for that Stone Slammer to come in here and be able to help out and take out that Giga Tesla. Also, those Hogs over on the left-hand side still skirting through the base, but there's no more heal spells left there, Gally.
Good point, Klaus. And the Tesla farm popped up on the far left-hand side of this base, not where PSH would have liked to have seen it, would have liked to get it out earlier with the use of the heroes. And now at the end of this attack, you can see the Stone Slammer is still alive, 80% damage. The Slammer is still up, and there's no splash left. Far left-hand side, battle rages.
Wow, that Stone Slammer takes out one air defense while the Grand Warden takes out the other. They're starting to celebrate. There's only a few defenses left and still over a minute left on the clock here.
And incredibly, the Stone Slammer is going to survive in one piece up until, no, the Tesla goes down and the Stone Slammer drops and drops more Hog Riders. They're going to finish things up because you know, the Hog Rider is one of the strongest troops in the game. Level 9? You can't expect to stop a level 9 Hog Rider, Klaus.
I don't expect to stop the level 9 Hog Rider. I don't expect that.
I don't know where he came from, but it absolutely makes sense. He makes a good point. Ever since we saw level 9 Hog Riders, they have re-entered the meta, and PSH dropping another 3-star with Hog Riders for Vatang.
The first 3-star we've seen in this war. Vatang is edging ahead now thanks to an amazing performance from the 3-star machine, PSH. It seemed like things might have been lost toward the end of this raid, but the MVP, most valuable troop, Stone Slammer, comes in and nothing on free spells and warden ability kept those balloons alive enough to get them north of that 80% threshold. It's going to take a 3-star and nothing less than that for Marinal to pull the Kings ahead of Vatang.
Absolutely, and Marinal, the clutch, baby, the cleanup batter right here for a baseball reference. Coming in, and you know, you could have said that was a walk-off home run earlier for that Electro Dragon as it took out that Eagle Artillery, but it's been so exciting to watch so many of these almosts and just barely got it or just missed it. And again, it is truly a game of inches. Right now, you've got Marinal from Kings coming to the bottom of this base, another Lalo attack, and watch for that Earthquake spell, maybe going to be used up at the top of the screen to activate the Town Hall.
Did a little math on the sidelines, Galadon, and right now, if Kings can pull off the 3-star, they're tied up, right? 11-11. It comes down to total destruction at that point, and with a 3-star, obviously 100%, that would give them the total destruction advantage by 4 total percentage points. So that means that he's got to get the 3-star for this to give them the #1 seed.
All right, so Kings and Marinal trying to get to that #1 seed to give them what they might perceive as a slightly easier matchup tomorrow. But I would think it's not going to be easy when you're facing off against incredible clans like we saw yesterday in GS and One Hive. And right here comes that Stone Slammer. Watch for the Earthquake spell as the Stone Slammer moves in and balloons from the top of the screen. In come the balloons from the right as well. There is the Earthquake, and that wakes up the Town Hall.
And with those balloons gliding down onto that Town Hall, the Grand Warden's Eternal Tome ability catches most but not all of the balloons. Tornado Trap's a little bit untimely right now, sending those balloons kind of behind the wave of momentum of this attack, but with them being the only troops left, they have all the momentum back onto it.
And PSH had set one of those Expos to ground, so it wasn't a factor as those balloons came in and wiped it out. They've got that haste spell, getting that Wizard Tower down, but there's still one remaining, and the balloon up there couldn't get the job done. Not a lot of defenses left. This big group of balloons doesn't go after the Wizard Tower. Now they're going to go even further away after the mortar. They need to get back to Wizard Tower. Looks like it could finish every balloon off, and it does. It survives, and it's going to wipe out anything that comes near it right now. That could have been the difference between the 2 and the 3 stars, Klaus, because you've got nothing but lava pups and minions left to on offense.
The air targeting skeleton trap was just destroying that Grand Warden. If he hadn't have targeted his skeleton traps on him, he would have hit the Wizard Tower one more time, and that would have been it for the Wizard Tower. And then the cleanup would have actually maybe had happened. So that was about as close to a 3-star as you can get.
That is unbelievable. Look at that Wizard Tower standing. It's the only defense, yet it's more than enough to stop all of these air units. Even if they had all day left, they're going to get down to the Wizard Tower and get just wiped out. There's an archer down there as well. But man, that couldn't have been any closer. And you'll notice here, it would have eventually been a time fail anyway, unless, well, I guess if the Archer Tower goes, or the Wizard Tower goes down, then those lava pups from the top of the base would have swept down and taken everything else out.
Battered and bruised, but unbroken.
Well, maybe there'll be Patouche right here. Is it Patouche? Patouche, I believe. Patouche. Strong scenes.
Patouche.
Ready to go. You can see that familiar logo on his chest. the pride of Brazil. These players are heralded back at home as some of the best players in the world, not just in their country, but in the world. And they're excited to be here to show off their skills. And no doubt, this is going to be an exciting attack. Lala with 3 Electro Dragons.
You know, I love the setup of this attack already. He's got a couple of minions grabbing some buildings that have no defenses, targeting air around them. He's also got a couple of archers on the left, on the bottom, that are accumulating some exterior trash buildings too. So you know that he's wanting to get as many free buildings as possible before the real attack actually begins.
Exactly. We've mentioned this time and time again. I know you bring it up, Klaus, how the value of getting 1 troop space against 1 building is absolutely massive. And down here, this planning, knowing that just this lab is going to be vulnerable right there. It's just out of range of any other defenses that are going to take down an archer. The far left archer is going to get 2 buildings by herself. And now we've got a 5th of this base already down as the Electro Dragons move in at the top.
So the queen did not get the enemy queen, but fortunately she got the big Tesla farm on the top, so the funnel is good to go. But unfortunately, these E-Drags spitting on through this base, I don't know. There's a poison over the CC, but are they going to be able to get that Eagle Artillery, which is clearly the biggest target right now?
Yep, and that air sweeper just kind of redirected them. You'll notice we lost one. They've kind of moved off to the right. There goes another as well. They're close. They're almost there. The chain lightning onto the Eagle Artillery from the Wizard Tower. The last of the dragons are on there, but can they get the job done? Lightning, 1 more. Will it happen? How many hit points are left? Oh, the strikes don't do it.
That Eagle Artillery has, I think, 1 hit point. Only 1, and hopefully somebody can wipe it out before this attack really starts to get panicked by that Eagle Artillery. Let's see a haste. Let's see something.
Feather of an archer arrow would take down that Eagle Artillery right now, but instead it's going to be a balloon.
Yes!
Takes it down as it gets trapped in the tornado trap. That was clutch right there to get that Eagle down less than 50%. Watch right here as the balloons move in, and watch the percentage accumulate as we cross 50%. Right as the balloons get to the town hall becomes a weapon, and now frozen. The balloon's going to get in there and take it down, and the beautiful Warden ability keeps every balloon safe.
Wow, so the balloons doing a great job moving through this base. Unfortunately, that Expo back there gets left behind. The pathing just wasn't in the cards for those balloons, and so they leave it off. Now, with as much as what's left with the balloons, the base remaining, there's a lot left. There's a lot left indeed. I think that having to deploy extra balloons to take out that Eagle, because it was just barely missed by that Eagle Artillery, or that Electro Dragon, really messed things up for him.
Yeah, you notice that the outside of this base is just trash buildings right now, getting picked off by minions, but in the interior, 3 out of 4 Expos are still alive, and Multi-Target Inferno and the defending Barbarian King, he's proudly looking around going, yeah, we're okay, we've got this. The Clan Castle, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what does the Barbarian King do once his throne is gone? Is that where he's going? Is he pacing around looking for it? He was confused, like, where do I stand? Where do I rest? If you destroy my throne, what do I do?
Piteus, a longtime member of Strong Scenes, delivers a technical strike to Greek attack, almost failing as the Eagle Artillery stands up to the Electro Dragon attack, holding on for a few more lightning strikes than he might have expected, but finally delivering the killing blow with some balloons and pulverizing the...
A sua equipe se sente por você, acho que você entendeu o recado, mas o importante é falar aqui, enfatizar a questão do Bernardo aí, né? E vocês tiveram essas 11 estrelas, né? Como é que você se sente aí?
Bom, no momento eu tô bastante aliviado com essa vitória, né? Porque foi a primeira vez que a gente jogou num evento ao vivo assim, então eu tava extremamente ansioso, extremamente nervoso. E agora eu tô bem mais relaxado. O Bernardo novamente deu mais um PT, como sempre, então ajudou a gente aí a conseguir essa vitória.
Como é que você se sente apoiar para essa última vitória? Porque na verdade foi uma batalha muito complicada, a gente tem a impressão de que realmente vocês ganharam aí por um fio de cabelo, né? E como é que você avalia a vitória? Como é que está se sentindo agora?
Bem, a guerra começou com um pouco de nervosismo da nossa parte, que a gente tinha vindo de uma derrota. E acho que bateu nervosismo ali, primeira guerra na live, não deu. Acredito que não iremos nos classificar, mas foi bom, a gente deu o melhor de nós. E isso aí, bola pra frente. Nosso time reagiu de uma forma incrível, todo mundo feliz, né? Nos preparamos muito para disputar esse torneio e fomos recompensados com bastante treinamento, né? Treinamos bastante e chegamos aqui.
Bom, eu fiquei Quando a gente se classificou para o evento, eu fiquei bem feliz. Se bem que para mim já era esperado, porque a gente estava tentando bastante, a gente bateu na trave algumas vezes. No primeiro mês a gente quase classificamos, no segundo mês também tivemos. A gente sempre fica entre os 30 melhores em todos os tipos de classificatórias. E dessa vez conseguimos classificar.
Marinol, your team came so close to beating Vitang. Maybe one more hit from the Grand Warden would have done it. But still, you're going to the playoffs. What's it like?
Eu tô bem feliz de conseguir chegar até essa fase. Era uma coisa que eu via meio que como uma obrigação para mim, querer me classificar. E agora a gente tá na semifinal, vamos ver o que vai acontecer amanhã. Mas eu tô bem satisfeito por hoje.
You performed great today, and I think that your selection as a leader, picking your teammates, worked out very well. Do you have confidence in them that they'll be able to take on GS, which got 34 stars yesterday?
Eu sei que o GS vai ser um adversário extremamente complicado, mas é uma situação de uma competição 5 versus 5, onde tudo pode acontecer. E temos chances também contra eles. Eles são um excelente clã, porém vamos tentar passar por eles amanhã.